Hi everyone, welcome to Andrew McAfee Music. Today we're going to continue our snare drum rudiments series by talking about pataflaflas. Now, pataflaflas have two different variations, and I'm just going to call them number 1 and number 2. Number 1 goes like this. Number 2 goes like this. So to develop this rudiment, we're just going to apply the same process that I've talked about in previous videos. So step 1, we're going to develop the coordination very slowly. So for variation 1, really make sure that we're getting a consistent sound, especially during the hand-to-hand flams. For variation number 2, it's a lot easier, but we still want to make sure we're getting a really consistent sound. Now, we're ready for step 2, which is to isolate the hand so that you can learn the stroke types. So variation 1 has 2 separate hand patterns. The lead hand plays this. This pattern really requires you to have a good control over your low to high or up strokes. The following hand has this pattern. And this one requires that you have a really strong control over your high to low strokes or downstrokes. Variation 2 has a much simpler hand pattern, and both hands have the same one. All that's really required of you for this is that you're able to play 4 notes in a row at a low volume. Moving on, we have step 3, which is to develop speed through sprints. Now for the sprints, I've notated this all in 16th notes, as eventually we do want this all to get to 16th note speed. Your eventual goal for this should be about 120 to 130 beats per minute, which is pretty fast. Here's the process for pataflafla number 1. Here's the sprint method for pataflafla number 2. Last but not least, we're going to change the starting point through permutations. So for pataflafla number 1, we get these 4 variations. And make sure you also practice that off the left hand. For pataflafla number 2, we get these 4 permutations. That one's not as important to practice starting left hand lead because the rudiment itself actually switches hands as you go. That's all we got for today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you leave a comment, hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe here. Also, remember that I'll be posting new videos every Tuesday and every Thursday, so stay tuned for more episodes. Alright, till then, see you next time.